On this channel, we covered last week the story of a Disneyland content creator who really likes Peter Pan. And during that story, there was this young woman, this content creator, got a lot of scrutiny from us and the audience and the internet in general. I'm not going to say that we were the worst of it, but we did contribute to this discussion. And here, Wired has weighed in and says the viral Disneyland content creator defends her special friendship. Yikes, they're not doing her any favors with those quotes there with Peter Pan. Disney superfan Tony Kulusich has been accused of stalking her favorite character, sparking discourse about boundaries with park actors. She tells Wired the backlash is unfair. I don't know. Before we read it, Tugs, what do you think? Just gut feeling. Is it unfair?
No, it's not unfair.
Let's read.
Listen, here's the thing. It might have been unfair if she hasn't been spotted in other people's pictures and videos. And I'm not talking about like you're taking a picture of, oh, look at the castle, it's pretty, and there's a crowd. And no, I'm talking about people who are filming their cute little kid dressed as Tinkerbell, spotting Peter Pan and going, Peter, and oh, it's so cute, this is great. And she's standing in the background.
Oh no.
This is a legit video I saw on TikTok. It was like, hey, we're going through our old videos. Look what I found. Oh, and then there was one where the girl is filming the parade, and Peter in the parade is on the street. He's not on a float. He's usually on the street doing dance moves, whatever, with Hook and all that, and they walk. And so she's filming Peter and Hook, and they're waving and whatever. And lo and behold, who's sitting on the sidewalk? Waving at Peter. Hi, Peter. I'm dead serious. Everybody's going now. Now it's become like a thing now. People are going through their pictures and stuff to see if maybe she's lurking. And so many people, this has all been on TikTok, have found her at somewhere the background of their photos when Peter is around. It's crazy.
I don't understand. Like, how can someone be that present all the time and say that they don't have a problem? That's a lot of being at Disney, which, hey, that's fine if you're in a spot where you got the money and you got the time, or I'm going to guess in this case probably a family member has the money and therefore you have the time.
Yeah, and listen, I as somebody who used to work for Disney, I did the college program in 2008. I guarantee you, this is what people don't know. So if you don't want the magic ruined, turn away. Is there are briefings with the handlers to each character every single day. And so all of these pans and all of their handlers are very well aware of this woman. There have been multiple Peters that are no longer active. So they're former friends with Peter that have come out on social media.
Used to fly with Peter as one of the guys that came out.
Peter, and have talked about how uncomfortable they have made. Like, everybody knows about this girl, just like on the positive side of things as well. Everybody knows in Disneyland, there's a special needs guy that comes around, and he loved the evil queen, the one that just got fired. He loved her. And so, but everybody knows, like, cast members, especially the face characters, they are made aware of the regulars that come through. They have their special needs, they have their quirks, their favorite characters, whatever. Everybody, we talk, guys. We yap at each other. And this is also not the first time a Peter has been stalked. There was one about 15 years ago who had to be let go because of it. Because he was getting too mainstream. And then there was this girl that was stalking him and like threatened his girlfriend, who was Wendy. I mean, it was a whole big thing. So it's not the first time it's happened. Usually it's the princesses that get like the creepy men. Yeah. Those stories are wild. But so with these, and then there was a Gaston. What was the Gaston, like 5 or 6 years ago, where he actually kicked her off of stage because she tried to kiss him or something?
There was one where a woman kept touching his chest.
That's what it was. So, and he got her kicked out of the park. So it does happen. And they talk to each other like they're real people in under these costumes. So everybody's well aware of this woman. And it's just like, please don't let me, please let her not show up today. And they all probably have a plan. They have a thing. I mean, but you can only do so much. And unfortunately, until she's caught doing something that crosses her line from walking the line to over, the Disney can't kick her out, because she's not necessarily being inappropriate with them like the girl with Gaston was. I heard rumors that she supposedly put an air tag and a gift. I hope that's not true, but if that does come out, now she's banned.
So let me read this article, which Wired can't decide whether or not the article is free or not. So I'm going to read the free portion of the article. Kalusic, who uses her middle name online for privacy reasons, good on you, considering what just happened, never thought there was anything problematic about her Peter Pan content until August 2nd, when she saw that a video in which she'd gifted Peter a crocheted duck keychain was getting a lot of attention. As the views grew from 10,000 to 1 million, the negative comments started to pile up. Slice that duck open and make sure there's no air tag inside, one commenter wrote. That's a fair point. I do think air tags are at the point now where if it does stay with you and it's not your air tag, like you'll get a ping on your phone to say, hey,
yeah.
which is really helpful, unless like, I put air tags in my luggage, or if I have something that is of value to me, I'll put an air tag with it. And if I lend it to somebody, they'll be like, hey, are you tracking me? Like, no, I'm tracking my stuff, but you can ignore that for now. Let's see. As the controversy unfolded, her TikTok following more than doubled from 50,000 followers to 125,000 followers. Now that's I have mixed feelings about that one. It seems like she just got it made in the shade for being unhealthy in this obsession. I think this is going to open up the window for misbehavior, honestly, whether it's from her, which, I don't know her. It seems like she probably just doesn't have the idea that this is probably not the way to handle herself. I think that somebody's going to see this and say, you know what? I'm going to do that too. I'm going to start being obsessed with, I don't know, make it somebody who's like a fully costumed character. Just make it weird. Let's say it's Donald Duck, right? The Duck fans. They're thirsting after the real duck, which, most of the people who, let's say, fly with Donald Duck tend to be on the female side, or.
Well, yeah, because Donald is a girl. Spoilers. Am I allowed to talk about that stuff? Sorry.
Yeah, there's some people. There's some people. Well, some people get mad about that, and that's okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, not safe for magic or whatever you however you want to phrase it.
Not magic safe. If you guys are okay with it, we can talk about it. But
oh yeah, I'm totally fine talking with that in vague terms. It's like talking about the big red guy towards the end of the year, like just in case a child is listening. Kalusic was surprised she knows about the internet's antipathy towards so-called Disney adults. Yikes. Or people obsessed with the Disney movies and theme parks, with many accusing them of being self-indulgent, overgrown children. See, I see Wired is throwing shade here, and it's like they're trying to say it's not us, but by the way, we're going to put the most insulting form of this. It's almost missing like who are fat and ugly at the end of that sentence. Which I'm not saying that about this girl here, but she also doesn't think her Disney fandom has crept into the rest of her life in an unhealthy way. Girl, you're making money off of this at this point. What are you talking about? She has a husband of 4 years and a full-time job as the manager in a big box retail store. Well, good for you. She has no formal affiliation with the brand and just makes Disney content as a hobby. Well, until now. It's not like I'm going to the store or to my job and thinking about Peter Pan, she says. It's just that when I'm in Disney, I'm able to release my inner child and the kid who doesn't want to grow up. And that's what Peter Pan stands for. Okay, I'm going to call boo on that statement. You made a handcrafted duck out of crochet and gave it to Peter Pan.
Multiple times to multiple Peters. Listen, we all have our character obsessions. I get all giddy every time I meet Mickey Mouse. Okay, I'm almost 40. It just is what it is. But I don't run. There's literal videos of her over the last 10 years, like running to catch up with him, because Peter now walks around in the parks. There's quite a few characters. The Evil Queen was one of these that they wander. They don't have a specific spot anymore, or they never did. And they just wander. It's like really cool. Kind of like in Star Wars, The Galaxy's Edge, where Rey and them wander around. It's the same thing. And it's so to see you running at full speed, almost as fast as she can run, to go catch him is, girl, we're not taking your 5 seconds out of context. Like, no.
Yeah.
There's a pattern here.
For it to be one character over that length of a period of time, I would have some concerns here. Okay, so the article says that Kulusic's husband, I feel awful for the number of times I've said this name, if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Her husband, a Marine, is a more casual Disney fan, is quote unquote really supportive of her content, she says, though he prefers Cars Lightning McQueen to Peter Pan.
Well,
why does that make me laugh? I'm a Marine. I'm a man. I like Lightning McQueen. Thank you very much.
oh man.
Oh man. So here's the risks of posting anything online these days. If you want to be known for a particular kind of content, if you're trying to get likes on a particular kind of content, it's like a monkey's paw. You know, if you want to talk about Disney all day long, sure, you can talk about Disney all day long. But what if you do it for a living? And maybe I'm thinking about something I really know right now. And then they get into a really lame period where everything they do financially, entertainment wise, starts to go towards being really lame. This is not necessarily the life that you want for yourself if you start getting into content creation around and really making it so niche that it's one character at one part. Well, they probably have that character all over the place, but well, I'll just tell you this, Tony. I hope that you enjoy the wish that you were just granted. Be careful what you wish for. Tugs, do you have anything you want to throw in before we wrap this up?
I know. Somebody asked, it's well, we'll get to it, but why isn't security involved? Because she hasn't done anything wrong, technically. Like, yeah, it's creepy. And we can look outside and go, that's kind of weird, lady. Like, are you okay? But she hasn't done anything to the point where she can be banned or has a reason to be banned. Again, it's not like the Gaston lady that was trying to like touch his chest and touch his biceps and be weird. That lady, God, that was caught on camera. Even the Gaston in character was like, nope, you need to go. It's time to go now. I have a date with Belle. Like, he's kudos to him for staying in character. Yeah. I don't know how he did it, but she's gone. And then there was years ago, like I said, over the years, the princesses get the worst of it. If anybody knows anybody that used to work for Disney, ask them about the princesses and their treatment from certain people. There was a guy that really got handsy with an Ariel years ago, and he was arrested. So it depends. Like, yeah, she's weird. I think we can all see through her cute little facade. She's a little weird. She's got an obsession, but she hasn't done anything that warrants a ban. It's just more of like, hey, you're Peter. This is what we know. Like, just be aware. And if you get really uncomfortable, flag me down as your handler and we'll go off to meet Tinkerbell or Wendy or whatever, and we'll escape. Like, that kind of thing. And, they have code words and they have sayings and whatever that they, like, if they truly are uncomfortable, somebody's getting too much talky, they could just be like, well, okay, it's off to me to fly to Neverland now. And there's all these cute little things that they can do. But she hasn't done anything wrong. She hasn't done anything worth banning over. So that's why security has not gotten involved or anybody's, she's still there.
And so the next recourse is the internet talks about you, which good luck with that.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.